Hey everybody, I'm Nick DiMatteo, founder of CrossFit OTG and the creator of the Healthy Habits for Life nutrition and lifestyle system. I teach fitness enthusiasts and athletes how to eat and train to get the body and confidence they've always wanted so they can unlock the lifestyle they've always dreamed of. Now in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can enjoy a more confident, energy-filled, happier and healthier life by implementing 10 of my healthy habits for life. There's so many people who are out there trying to be more, do more, and just trying to get to the next level. Now just imagine having a deeper, more passionate relationship with your significant other. Unlimited energy to play with your kids, your friends, your pets. Feel confident in your own skin. Have less worry about how others see you. Have healthier and more diverse food options. And just imagine having the body you've always dreamt about. Now you know the one I'm talking about. The beach body that causes whiplash from all the turning heads. The problem though, for most people is, one, they don't understand or have the knowledge of how to put together a complete program that's right for them. Two, they don't utilize a workable plan of action that integrates all the components required for their success. And three, they haven't solved the support system puzzle. And without that, you'll never completely realize the single most critical thing needed to not only achieve your goals, but also maintain them for life. Without utilizing each of these points, you end up getting bored and end up stopping. You follow hidden agenda, media-driven advice. You feel like eating healthy is hard. You start and you stop when it's convenient for you, like it's Saturday. You have a lack of drive and support, and you may be scared to start something new. I know because I was. It took me over 15 years to find a program that was right for me. I know how you feel because I felt it too. We think of all the reasons not to do it, so we can justify in our minds for not doing it. Have you ever heard of any of these examples for not taking action towards starting a new way of eating? I'm too far gone for anything to help me now. I don't know what to eat, how much to eat, and the best time to even eat it. I can't commit to it. I love my sweets. I've tried everything, and they just didn't work. I will just gain more when I'm off the program. I don't have the motivation. My meals will be boring. They won't have any taste to them. I don't like to cook. And the worst one of all, and the one I hear the most often, is I don't have the time. Now, do any of these sound familiar to you? Now, they do to me because I used to say most of them. And then there are these people. They go from diet to diet and shortcut to shortcut. They hear about the Atkins diet and say, oh, cool, I'm going to go try that. And then they hear about Shakeology and say, okay, cool, I'm going to go try that. And then they try this diet and that diet and this diet. And they get so burned out because none of these eating plans are right for them. And they're ultimately destined to fail. And most times end up gaining all of their weight back plus some more. And after going through all of that, they never actually learn what to do, right? You know, I had the same issues. Now, when I started my journey, I just had the notion that I was supposed to follow whatever our government standards had set up for us. The good old food pyramid, you know the one that's been changed incessantly. I mean, this is the stuff I was taught in high school. I wanted to do three things. One, I just flat out wanted to feel better about myself and how I looked. Two, I wanted to lose the fat around my stomach and wanted to see my abs. And three, I wanted to help other people do the same thing. But no one ever taught me how to put together the whole package. A package that included what was really healthy to eat and drink and when to eat and drink it. No one was teaching how to achieve this back then, and certainly not in a comprehensive way. You had to go to several nutrition courses, a bio course, an anatomy course. You had to go to all these different courses and invest in all these different seminars. And you never really learned how to put it all together. I finally broke through because I learned how to do it. And finally I started implementing it into my own fitness business and started changing hundreds of lives. I can remember the time in my life where I would go food shopping and fill up my cart and find myself asking, is this really what the government says is healthy? I felt deceived, and on top of that, I still had about 10 to 15 pounds of belly fat to lose. At one point, I got extremely frustrated and decided to do something about it. So I went out and I started reading a ton of books, going to seminars, taking this course, that course, and I even got my master's in holistic wellness. I was learning everything I could about eating and healthy living. Well, each of the things I had learned just didn't work very well, and a lot of the information was contradictory. Like this article would say one thing and then a book would say another thing. And I was still struggling to lose the belly fat. Then after attending a fitness course, they mentioned a diet plan they were following called paleo. It was pretty straightforward, and it sounded like the right plan for me for what I was trying to accomplish. Now, this program was being utilized by high-level athletes and really fit people who've been following it for years. And they were posting up some pretty incredible transformations. So I decided to give it a shot. I read a few books on it and tried it for a year and had others jump on the bandwagon with me. And we were seeing some pretty solid results within a few months. But I noticed that after a year, I didn't have the energy I needed based on the workouts that I was doing. My energy levels were low, and I was starting to cheat to make up for the lack of carbs I was taking in. I would go through a ravenous sugar hunt after eating my meal. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. So I took a step back and reflected on what was going on. I attended several more seminars and certifications and started applying that information to everything that I had learned before. And lo and behold, I kept the belly fat off, and my energy levels and recovery rate got back to soaring heights. And I'm even giving myself 1 to 2 days a week to eat whatever I want and still reap the rewards of a lean body, and I couldn't be happier. So after having a lot of success myself, I took all my ideas and put them together, and I started teaching others this system. And they started losing a ton of fat consistently. Not only that, they were replacing that fat with lean muscle and not having to worry about what to eat, how much to eat, and when the best time to eat it was. For instance, Kyle losing over 20 pounds, John losing over 40 pounds, Adam losing over 25 pounds, Ryan adding more muscle and energy than ever before, Heather and Kate losing the inches and fat they never thought would come off. And the list is literally endless. Now, this program is going to teach you every single step that they learned. Now, I can't say that you're going to get the same results because, frankly, I don't know you, I don't know your story, I don't know where you're coming from, what your skills and your ambitions, and your knowledge and your abilities are. I have no idea. I don't know how much you really want this. But my guess is it's your time now to change your life and start something new. And you just need to process your system so that you can succeed. If I taught you how to do this, you'd start, wouldn't you? Now, to succeed in your fitness endeavor, you really need to know where the information is coming from. So let me give you the Healthy Habits for Life nutrition and lifestyle solution to melt fat, increase your muscle, and skyrocket your energy levels. And the best way to do that is to shift, structure, select, and support, which I'll be teaching you about in this free video series. Support. Position yourself in a group of encouraging and motivating people. Get a nutrition or lifestyle coach to keep you accountable. Shift. You may need to shift your current perceptions surrounding nutrition. You may have had the wool pulled over your eyes by the media, the pharmaceutical companies, and biased experiments done by experts. Always remember that your nutrition journey is an evolution. Everything's always constantly changing. Structure. Developing and utilizing your plan for achieving optimal health. Developing positive, healthy habits, and staying on that steady course. I'm sure you've heard this before, but I want to emphasize it here, that being too strict or too lax will result in you losing interest over time. Your goal is to develop healthy habits that will keep you moving steadily forward. Select. Choosing the healthiest foods and combinations that provide the most nutrients. The solution is you can melt the fat, you can look and feel your best, and you can boost your energy levels. And the way you do that is you learn to support, select, shift, and structure. And I'll teach you all that in a future video series. The first thing you need to do is to understand that this is all possible for you. And you only need to overcome these mental challenges in your mind where you're letting your old nutritional concepts and the media-driven hype get in the way of your new goals. So stop letting others do the thinking for you. Now, the number one thing most people get all caught up with is not knowing which program to follow to get the best results. Now, that may be you too. Maybe you tried some online diets, read some nutrition books, and maybe even saw a nutritionist, and none of them lasted nor got you the results you were looking for. Obviously, my Healthy Habits for Life program will give you all the necessary tools to help you overcome your current challenges and more. But for now, I want to serve you and help you overcome a little bit of that challenge and teach you how to shift. Now, shift is just focusing on the most important things you need to do to start the ball rolling in the right direction to achieve your goals. Now, it's pretty simple, right? So if you're signed up for a 5K, want to lose 10 pounds, or be in the best shape possible, what are the things you would need to do first to achieve those goals? I believe this is the most important piece of the nutrition puzzle, and when done wrong, can create the most wasted time, lackluster results, plateauing, even getting bored out of your mind from the food you're eating. And I know people who have quit their nutrition programs because of not putting this one piece into practice properly. Now they're even more overweight, unmotivated, and slowly slipping into decrepitude. Definitely not something I want to see happen to you. Now, to improve your overall health, you'll need to assess where your current eating habits lie on my shortened Healthy Habits for Life framework. It's comprised of 10 healthy habits you must be following for true balanced nutrition. A lack of execution in any one of these areas will slow down your progress and affect your forward momentum and results. Now, the full Healthy Habits for Life program has over 30 healthy habits to employ into your daily life. It's not as hard as you think. Here's my 10 Healthy Habits for Life framework. Eat a healthy protein at every meal. Eat water-based vegetables as your carbs. Drink 16 to 24 ounces of room temperature water as soon as you get up in the morning. Drink half your body weight of purified water in ounces every day. No eating after 7 p.m., no coffee after 2 p.m., and only eat fruit by itself. Eat good fats throughout the day, eat slowly, and chew everything to a pulp. Eat your food, don't drink it. Now, how many of these things are you following consistently? For a better understanding of the 10 healthy habits, I've created a PDF describing each one in detail for you to download. Just remember to download it after the video. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope it added value to you. Go ahead and enter your questions or any comments you may have in the comments below so that I can keep in touch with you, and I'll personally reply to as many as I can, and I look forward to serving you. I'll be sending another video out to you in a couple days. I look forward to that. Until then, go out, smile freely, believe in yourself, and live with passion.